You mistake me for the clown, but I'm the mirror you cannot laugh at. I was born walking backward, so you'd finally turn around. I'm the Heyoka, the sacred clown. I don't heal with sugar, I heal with thunder and salt. Wait for it.
I call out your lies in jest. My heart feels yours before you do. My joke is your unspoken grief. Oh, sweet denial. Gotcha.
We laugh not to mock, but to reveal. We jest to awaken. You see the clown, we see a mess, and crack it open with grace. Cracked that mirror good, didn't we?
I wear the crown of contradiction.
I grieve while smiling. I teach by unteaching. Truth looks best in red. Red like shame.
Or revelation.
I watch your ego stumble, and I don't offer a hand. I offer a punchline, one you've been writing all your life. One day you'll laugh too.
That's the twist, darling.
We laugh not to mock, but to reveal. We jest to awaken. You see the clown, we see your mask, and crack it open with grace. Grace always gets the last laugh. You called me crazy until my madness made sense. You called her dramatic until her emotions became prophecy. Surprise narcissist.
I gave you a mirror and you smashed it good. Now you can see yourself everywhere, in every shard, every echo of the fool who saw through you. We laugh not to mock, but to reveal. We just to awaken.
You see the clown, we see your mask, and crack it open with grace. With thanks. This is not revenge. This is reflection. The joke was always sacred.
I wasn't born to comfort you. I was born to confuse you until truth bled through. Oh honey, brace yourself. The storm called me strange and made me dance. I walked barefoot through thunder, kissed by chaos. Even the sky flinched at my grin. I wasn't afraid to play in the eye of the storm. Thunder's just applause from the gods, darling. I wore my grin like war paint, misunderstood on purpose. Every laugh was a battle cry beneath the makeup. I mirrored your denial until it became divine art. The closer truth came, the louder I laughed, the closer truth came. Look who's blushing beneath their eyes. I am the lightning in disguise, truth teller wrapped in clown lies. Laugh if you must, but feel this spark. Heyoka hearts leave sacred marks. Truth hurts best when it's funny, doesn't it? I clapped thunder between my palms, daring the sky to speak. My breath summoned lightning where silence once stood. You thought I was chaos, but I was your echo. Truth rode every ripple I sent into the clouds. Did I break your peace? Oops, you called it madness, I called it medicine. I called your bluff and blessed your wounds. Even your shadows flinched from my fire. I held your heart with laughing hands. You're welcome, sweet tragedy. Heyoka hearts leave sacred marks. Now you're glowing, just like I knew you would. My mirror didn't flatter, it cracked your mask, and from the cracks your soul began to scream. I handed you your truth in a joke, liked it like fragile little egos make such a pretty sound when they shatter. I am the fool, knows exactly what she's doing. Every stumble, every slip anointed. The punchline was prophecy all along. And the crowd goes silent. I am the lightning in disguise, truth teller wrapped in clown lies. Laugh if you must, but feel this spark. Heyoka hearts leave sacred marks. Now say it with me, thank you, fool. Not everyone survives the jester's kiss, but those who do awaken. Before I could reflect you, I had to see all of me. Now that's the cruelest kind of clarity. My smile hit 1,000 shattered truths, each one a shard too sharp to swallow. But I wore them anyway, woven into jest. My joy was stitched from broken things. Stitched with gold, baby, bleed pretty. The mirror cut me, and I bled empathy. I didn't cry, I understood. Every draw told a story flicked, pain baptized me into clarity. Mirror, mirror, who's the messiest of them all? Don't blame me for what you see. I just broke the glass cleanly. If you flinch, it's not the fault of your misdirection. You blinked first. I licked the wounds and laughed anyway. They tasted like every lie I'd swallowed. I spat them into sacred poems, and you read them like prophecy. Pain always makes the best poetry. Sugar, I held your pain up to my own. You looked away, but I didn't blink. We danced in silence, only mirrors understand. I wore your sorrow like my second skin. Try looking away now. Don't blame me for what you see. I just broke the glass cleanly. If you flinch, it's not the fault of reflection. I'm the mirror of your misdirection. What you see is what you hide. I mirrored your madness till it echoed, spun it into riddles that healed. Your fears made music in my mouth. I kissed you with your own confusion. Now that's intimacy, baby. In your denial, I became divine. The pain made me sacred. The joke wasn't light and then dressed in tears. And now you finally see the clown was never cruel. I was mercy all along, darling. Don't blame me for what you see. I just broke the glass clean. If you flinch, it's not the fault of reflection. I'm the mirror of your misdirection. Say cheese, sweetheart, your soul just breaks. I wasn't mocking you, I was becoming you. Say finally see you. And now the show begins.
You wear a crown of gold, I wear one of thorns and laughter. Haha, royalty's overrated, you can run the chaos. I rule the realm of paradox. Truth and lies sit at my table. They toast each other while I juggle the storm. I laugh where kings go silent. Long live the contradiction. My throne is an upside down cross of comedy. They burned it, I rebuilt it from irony. They mocked it and I made it sacred. Now they kneel at the altar of absurdity. And the fools pray louder than priests. They feared the king, adored the queen, but forgot the fool was the space between. Every card has its curse and crown, and I wear mine upside down. Bow to the broken baby. You called me low, but I stood taller on my stage of mistakes and miracles. Your pity crowned me royalty because I dared to laugh when others lied. Pity me again and I'll charge admission. I lead the lost through jokes you never got. Every punchline a breadcrumb to freedom. You thought I mocked you, I mirrored you, and in your discomfort I found truth. Look closely, I'll wear your face too. They feared the king, adored the queen, but forgot the fool was the space between. Every card has its curse and crown, and I wear mine upside down. Royal decrees are written in lipstick and blood. My kingdom comes when yours collapses. My crown is forged in fallacy and fire. I reign with riddles and broken rules. The old empire ends with laughter. Kiss the ashes, sire. Bow to the jester or fall to your pride. I offer jokes instead of judgment. My mercy is madness made gentle, and still I wear red like royalty. Justice in bells and velvet. They feared the king, adored the queen, but forgot the fool was the space between. Every card has its curse and crown, and I wear mine upside down. It's lonely at the top, but hilarious. Not all royalty walks straight, some bend sideways through the soul. Now bow, or better yet, curtsy. Only the ruins, laughter and the ritual. Just wait, I stole fire from your alt and lit it with my breath. Danced over your sacred rugs with ashes on my tongue. You guessed as I made the holy profane, but truth only burns when it's real. Oh, you weren't ready. I lit incense with a wink and a middle finger, spoken riddles to summon your gods. They laughed back through the veil, clothed in jest. Even the divine plays when no one's watching. Hee hee, ha ha. Oops, did I break your spell? I'm the sacred trick they never saw coming. The laughter that leaves your soul humming. Not blasphemy, but bold permission to burn your way to your own ignition. This is chaos, baby. I called your demons out in rhyme, danced circles round your fear, till it vanished. You clutched your pearls as I sang your truth, and still I smile like your reflection. Truth stings, doesn't it? Made your gods laugh and blush behind clouds. Even angels drop feathers when I enter. The joke was devotion disguised as madness. The punchline was always love. Sacred comedy is the best kind. I'm the sacred tricked they never saw coming. The laughter that leaves your soul humming. Not blasphemy, but bold permission to burn your way to your own ignition. Hey, are you laughing yet? Or still scared? I tore your rituals into confetti and let them rain. Not to mock, but to cleanse. I made the sacred human again, so you can meet your gods in a mirror. Wipe your tears, it's still a ceremony. Now you call me holy with the sideways smile, because I lit the truth where you buried it. I spun your doctrine into laughter, and you wept like something divine had returned. Divinity bites when it's real. I'm a sacred trick they never saw coming. The laughter that leaves your soul humming. Not blasphemy, but bold permission to burn your way to your own ignition. Now you see, don't you? Rituals change when the fool enters. He never leaves things the same. Welcome to the real life.
I danced at your funeral, and still I loved you. Ooh, dancing in ashes, darling. Death didn't take me, it transformed me. It dressed me in red and asked me to smile. I laughed with a cracked heart. Grief became my spotlight. Applause for sorrow, yes. The joke was I survived the punchline. Even when love died, I wore its echo. I laid flowers in caskets shaped like promises, and clapped for endings like curtain calls. Encore! One more heartbreak, please. Round the dead, I'm laughing through sorrow, stealing that joy you couldn't borrow. My grief wears bells and stomps the floor. I'm the jester death came for. Death loves a good punchline. I made grief a performance piece, turn heartbreak into a stage act. Painted my lips with loss and dared you to kiss me, because the dead deserve laughter. Ooh, aren't we pretty in pain? Painted smiles on my morning. My tears came dressed in rhinestones. You buried love, but I resurrected joy. Even the reaper paused to watch. Even death claps for me. Cloud of the dead, I'm laughing through sorrow, stealing back joy you couldn't borrow. My grief wears bells and stomps the floor. I'm the jester death came for. Stomp, stomp, cry with glitter, baby. Laughed with ghosts under full moons, held their hands in silent waltzes, let their stories color my face, so you'd see them in me. The dead crown me their sacred clown, because I never feared the ending. I honored loss with sparkle and smirk, and danced every eulogy into rebirth. Rebirth is ruffles now. Clown of the dead, I'm laughing through sorrow. Stealing back joy you couldn't borrow. My grief wears bells and stomps the floor. I'm the jester death came for. The afterlife needed entertainment anyway. We laugh hard. Mourning echoes louder when you've loved. That's my final joke. For now.
They say every circus has a midway. I say every soul does too. The place between running and returning, between ego, death, and soul rebirth.
You're halfway gone now, aren't you? Still laughing, but it's tighter now. The joke doesn't land like it used to, because you see what I see. I see the child behind your rage, the boy who became a mask, the mask that became a man, the man who never dared cry. Dry eyes, light. This is the midway, where clowns confess, where laughter sobs, where healing looks insane. Oh, that's a I tried to kill the fool in me. Turns out he was the healer. Turns out my grief was sacred. Turns out madness is just magic with no audience. Ooh, you hear that? It's your last break it. I wear the spiral now, tattooed in laughter and tears. Every spin brings me closer to truth, to self, to stillness. Wait for it. Oh, this is the midway, where clowns confess, where laughter sobs, where healing looks insane, and that's the sacred spirit.
And your soul showing.
Thought I was a lesson, but maybe you were mine. Oh, the switcheroo always makes them squirm. You mock the fool, but followed her steps. Every judgment a step into her rhythm. You traced her smile in secret, then blamed her for your echo. You were copying the choreography all along. I chased you until I tripped into myself, laughed so hard I broke open. Turns out I was running from my own disguise, and you were the mirror I hated. Plot twist, baby, it was always you. Reverse the roles, who's the fool now? I broke the cycle, took my final bow. The circus is yours, the tent is on fire. I walked away, the flames I already lit my next act. You claimed the crown but feared your mask. I stripped it off in the centering, laughed as the audience gasped, because truth looks better naked. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Scandalous honesty, my favorite flavor. I gave you mirrors, you gave me blindfolds, but I saw through fabric soaked in lies. And while you stumbled for direction, I danced through fire into freedom. Yeah, a little smoke never scared this jester. Reverse the roles, who's the fool now? I broke the cycle, took my final bow. The circus is yours, the tent is on fire. I walked away with truth, and who's the one juggling denial? We danced in illusions until the walls cracked. Called it love, called it fate, called it fate, called it divine. But the divine doesn't flinch at honesty, and I became holy the day I left. Exit stage left wrapped in glory. Now it's your turn. Hold the mirror, to wear the grin, to feel the stain. A sacred humor, to learn from the fool you abandoned. Oh, sweetheart, you're adorable when confused. Reverse the roles, who's the fool now? I broke the cycle, took my final bow. The circus is yours, the tent is on fire. I walked away with truth and blackout curtain, please. Let the audience decide who won. I already left the stage. The house is still burning.
The path isn't linear, it's a spiral, a trick, a trap, a true wheel. Around we go, love. I left breadcrumbs in the shape of infinity. They curve like riddles in a labyrinth dream. You followed thinking it was a straight road, but the truth was always round. Straight lines are for liars and accountants. You stepped through lessons you thought were new, but I'd walk them wearing your shoes. We met at a crossroads made of deja vu, and the map was your own reflection. Surprise, you've been here before again. Round and round we spin the wheel, truth disguised in what we feel. The spiral path, the sacred jester, rebirth begins with holy unrest. For it's not confusion, it's choreography. A folded time in riddles for you, wrapped fate in circus cloth. The sacred never walks straight lines, it dances crooked into light. Twist, step, spin, enlightenment has for work, baby. thought the end was behind you, but the fool knows no such thing. He spins endings into beginnings and cries into the punchlines. Wipe your tears with the script, sweetheart. Round and round we spin the wheel, truth disguised in what we feel. The spiral path, the sacred jester, rebirth begins with holy unrest. Woo! The ride never stops, does it? I'm on the exit there with laughter, but few ever make it out smiling. Those who do become jesters too, and wear the spiral on their skin. Welcome to the club inked in mystery. The fool knew the way home all along. He just wanted you to dance there, to trip over truth until it stuck, to rise in circles, not in lines. Upward by spirals, darling, not ladders. Round and round we spin the wheel, truth disguised in what we feel. The spiral path, the sacred jest, rebirth begins with holy unrest. Spin once more for good luck or good chaos. There is no straight road to the soul, only spirals with laughter in the middle. Welcome to the twist, beloved.
Truth doesn't always whisper. Sometimes it smacks you with love. What? Feel that? That's devotion. My love is rude, but real. It doesn't ask permission to enter your ribs. It kicks the door down wearing heels and a grin, and still it leaves flowers behind. Bruises in the shape of blessing. I slap awake the sleeping hearts, whisper lies, then bite them with truth. Kiss you hard enough to taste your shadows. I don't play soft unless it's a setup. No, did honesty hurt your ego? My heart hits harder than most care to take, but it's love that burns awake. You'll remember me like a lesson learned, the kind that left your ego burn. Don't worry, scars make great teachers. I love loud, love deep, love wrong, and still it's the most right you'll ever feel. Because I won't lie to protect your comfort. I lie down to shatter it with grace. You thought you wanted soft, try sacred instead. I hold space like a fist, gentle but firm. I hold mirrors up, not pillows. This is love without anesthesia, and I make you beg for more. Ooh, how kinky of you, craving the slap again. My heart hits harder than most care to take, but it's love that burns awake. You'll remember me like a lesson learned, the kind that left your ego burn. You're welcome, sweetheart, that's growth. My mirror is blunt force compassion. I won't coddle the lie you sleep with. I tuck you in with tough love and a twist, and smile as the truth bites you awake. Bedazzled brutality, baby. If it stung and then you needed it, real love leaves fingerprints on the soul. You'll think of me every time someone lies gently, because I loved you like fire, not fodder. Now go write poetry about it, clown. The Heyoka loves differently. That doesn't mean it's not love. Slap, grin, and cue the exit music. Hey, as ashes never looked this. I flew in backwards, wings singed, laughed as I fell into the fire. Winked at the smoke like an old friend. Pain makes the best costume. Drama, darling, always dramatic. Rows of smoke in my teeth, every feather a memory I outgrew. You thought I was burning for you, but it was always for me. Sorry babe, you were just in the splash zone. Feathers and flames, burning bright, rebirth wrapped in sacred spite. My ashes glow, purpose untamed. Heyoka fire, wild and name. Say my name louder, lover. Burned everything except my truth. Kept the jokes, tossed the scripts. I don't play nice, I play real, and that's what scared you. Snort truth in fishnets always terrifies the cowards. Left you ashes shaped like hearts. You cried thinking they were mine, but I already danced out the other side. Flames were my confetti. Congratulations, you loved a wildfire. Feathers and flames, burning bright, rebirth wrapped in sacred spite. My ashes glow with this untamed. Heyoka fire, wild and named. I'll roast egos like marshmallows, baby. I set boundaries in gasoline, lit matches with my breath. The world begged for warmth but couldn't handle the blaze. You can keep your blankets, I'm the sun now. The sacred clown was reborn again. Same eyes, new grin. Still laughing at illusions. Still harder than forgiveness. Wahaha, caught divine or sad. Feathers and flames, burning bright, rebirth wrapped in sacred spite. My ashes glow with purpose untamed. Heyoka fire, wild and named. That's what I call enlightenment. This time I burn for me. Snap, spark, sizzle, scene.
All the world's a stage, but the fool never needed an audience. But I got one anyway, didn't I? You tried to silence the clown, but my grin was carved in rebellion. I didn't need a mic, just a moment, and baby I took it. Bwahaha, oops, did I steal your spotlight? The punchline was prophecy, you never saw it coming. Laugh last, but I laugh loudest. Truth echoed longer than applause. I warned you, never underestimate a fool. This is the last laugh, the final flame. You'll never forget my sacred name. A fool, a fire, a truth unmasked. You learned, you burned, and I laughed. Your tears tasted good. Smile didn't fade, it evolved. Sharper, quieter, realer. Not every gesture jingles. Some just walk away with grace. How did I vanish or ascend? You look for closure, I gave you clarity. I gift wrapped it in glittering grief. Tied a bow of irony on top and dropped it like the mic. Wahaha, boom goes the ego. This is the last laugh, the final flame. You'll never forget my sacred name. Ooh, ooh, I laugh.
What you think later if you survive?
Laughter is my revenge, not petty, profound. I forgave you in punchlines and buried you in the setup. And the crowd never even saw the trick. Healing was my joke all along, and now you wear my grin. Look in the mirror, that's the real encore. Look who's laughing now. This is the last laugh, the final flame. You'll never forget my sacred name. A fool, a fire, a truth unmasked. You learned, you burned, and I take a bow, baby. It's your turn now. Now you know the joke was never on me. Ha, ha, ha. Curtain call, clown. The laughter echoes, but I'm alone now. The ring is empty, save a ghost. My crown's in the dust, my cane cracked, but my soul, it's louder than ever, still laughing. I see your faces in the red velvet seats. The ones who laughed, the ones who cried, the ones who ran from the I honor you all. You're welcome. This isn't goodbye. This is the echo after the joke. The crack in the mask, the hush before truth speaks. One last time, I was the fool, yes, but I was never wrong. I loved you enough to risk your age and mine. That's devotion, babe. I unmasked myself in front of God and laughed when she did the same. We danced with broken mirrors at our feet, and we bled holy. Divine comedy. This isn't goodbye. This is the echo after the joke. The crack in the mask, the hush before truth speaks. Feel that? It's freedom. So when they ask you who I was, say I was the laughter behind the grief. Say I was you before you forgot. Remember now. The curtain falls, the lights fade, but the mask stays cracked. And somewhere inside you, the clown still laughs. This isn't goodbye. This is the echo after the joke. The crack in the mask, the hush before truth speaks. We always end with silence. That's where the next joke begins.